Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is August 3rd, Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. Lance Brock here. Thank you for tuning in for Good Morning Wrestling fans on this Thursday. Remember, last night there is a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic now available right here on Spreaker or wherever else you can find podcasts, talking all about last night's AEW Dynamite 200. And on this morning right now, I'm going to talk a little more about the 200th episode of AEW Dynamite. Just a couple of things that I may not have mentioned on the podcast last night. And one of those things that I want to start off talking about was the obvious thing. Right when you tuned in, you noticed the old Dynamite entrance was back with the tunnels, the heel and babyface entrance. And I have to admit that was something that I enjoyed seeing back. I wouldn't say that I have a problem with the current Dynamite entrance, but I always liked that one with the two tunnels because it made Dynamite look different than what you see on either Raw or SmackDown. And I know TNA did that first with having the two separate tunnels at the entrance, but I always did like that entrance. And also the video that Tony Khan threw to, showing some of the biggest moments in the going on 4 years of Dynamite. And I thought it was a really good video. Of course, they showed a lot of the big moments there in Daly's place. Dr. Britt Baker bloodied, Sting making his AEW debut, and also the tributes that they had to Mr. Brody Lee and Jay Briscoe. I thought that was nice to have those in the video. And I thought it was definitely a good look back at Dynamite, like some of the best things to take place on the show. And also, I just thought it was a great show overall, to be honest. Had a lot of good wrestling on last night, which it ended with Hikaru Shida becoming a now two-time AEW Women's Champion after she defeated Toni Storm last night. I thought the commentators did a good job of putting over and talking about how she was the women's champion during the COVID time there at Daly's place. And then when the first show, when they started letting fans back in, she lost the title. but now she has finally gotten the title back, and I'm guessing maybe she'll be defending the championship at All in London. Maybe a rematch against Toni Storm, or we could possibly see her defend the title against Saraya, which I'm sure would be a very good match between those two, especially in Saraya's home country of England. We will just have to wait and see. And speaking of England, All in London, August 27th, we now know that it is official. It'll be just a regular pay-per-view on either traditional pay-per-view, Bleacher Report here in the United States, Fight TV, YouTube, internationally. But this was definitely what I was not hoping for, since now there are going to be 2 pay-per-views 2 weeks in a row. All in London, August 27th, and then just the week later you have All Out in Chicago, which I think is just a little too much to ask people to spend $49.99 on a show 2 shows 2 weeks in a row. And like I said, I was hoping they could have got something worked out to broadcast All In on Max, or even if they couldn't get a deal of any kind with Max, maybe then just put it on either TNT or TBS, and instead of putting it on pay-per-view and charging for it when you got All Out the week after. But who knows, maybe they'll put them together as a special bundle for a good price, or maybe since they're 2 weeks in a row, maybe they won't charge the full $49.99 price. But unfortunately, it might just be $49.99 for both pay-per-views, which I think is quite a bit. About $100 2 weeks in a row like that. And that's all for this episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans on this Thursday morning. Before I go, remember, if you have any questions, comments, or you want to leave your feedback on last night's AEW Dynamite 200, you can in the comment section, either here on Spreaker, YouTube, or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcasts. Also, I hope to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic tonight, talking all about tonight's episodes of Impact Wrestling on Access TV and Ring of Honor Wrestling on Honor Club. Both of those shows tonight. So hope to have a podcast talking about both of them as we get ready for SummerSlam this weekend. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone has had a great Thursday so far. Hope everyone enjoyed Dynamite 200 last night. Hope everyone enjoys Impact and Ring of Honor tonight. But until tomorrow morning, have a great pro wrestling day.